Christy.
Oh no!
Fail.
Perfect start to the live
Damn
stream.
it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Live Coding Happy Hour, the show brought to you by the ServiceNow Developer Program. This is my little white dog that's trying to escape. But let's go ahead and kick things off. This is the live stream where we unwind from an extremely long work week. We drink and we try to build something using the latest ServiceNow technology. So instead of those well-polished demos that you're used to seeing in Creator Toolbox and all the videos that we do, this is a bit more relaxed and we're all going to kind of struggle through the process together. So we're thrilled to have you here, whether you're live or watching the VOD. And currently we are in the middle of our Xanadu release. So usually we've got like a little icon in the corner. We don't know where that has gone. So again, in true Live Coding Happy Hour fashion, thank you, Earl. Let's go ahead and kick things off. So let's do both introductions as well as revealing our drinks. So I'll start with the gentleman to my immediate right, if my video is not flipped, which I do think it is. So.
It was, yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is Earl DK. I'm along with everybody on the stream today. We are senior developer advocates here at ServiceNow. I've been on the platform since like 2017 or 18, something like that, mostly with customers in higher ed. My drink for today, because we do drinks during Live Coding Happy Hour since we're unwinding. I'm the only one on the West Coast though, so technically it's like much earlier to unwind and start drinking than everybody else is. Whatever. But today I'm drinking. So I have lemonade with limoncello spike, and then I muddled raspberries into it.
That sounds lovely.
It does sound good. That sounds very good.
And then I'll let Christy go.
Hey, Christy Merriam, also Senior Developer Advocate here at ServiceNow and the newest member of the Advocate team, at least for the moment. And I have been in the community for about 10 years. I was a customer for a couple years and been at ServiceNow for about 7, but kind of been an honorary member of the team until August, which I was officially brought on board. And today, I'm the boring one. I didn't make a fancy cocktail. I just have a nice little wine tumbler here full of my favorite Italian Brunello wine. So
very nice. Boring at all. And then I'll finish off the round. Hey, everybody. My name is Lauren McManaman. I am our final Senior Developer Advocate of the day. I've been on the platform since I think same amount of time as Earl, 2016, 2017, 7th year at ServiceNow. And I also made a cocktail. So usually I only have like Diet Coke. I'm pretty boring. So I wanted to do something fun for the end of Halloween. So I made this. I don't know if you can see, there's like edible gold flecks in
very
it.
Pretty.
It was called the Poison Apple Cocktail, and it uses apple cider, cranberry juice, grenadine, and whiskey. So it's really nice. It's very fun.
And it's pretty.
Have you already tasted it? How was it?
No, I had one last night for Halloween. It was delicious. So cheers to everybody. Thank you again for joining us, to the live people in the audience. And Earl, take it away. What we're covering today. I'm so excited.
Okay, so we're going to do Now Assist Skill Kit. It's not a surprise. It's what the title of the episode was called. So if you don't know what Now Assist Skill Kit is, so when ServiceNow started diving into generative AI stuff, we one of the things that I always kept saying was like, all of that stuff is really cool, but I would really like for us to be able to prompt the ServiceNow large language models directly, because I wanted to be able to do fun stuff. I wanted to build stuff with our own LLM, which was trained specifically on our own documentation, our APIs, all that good stuff, our scripting, all that stuff. Just because like I don't necessarily need summarization when I do development for custom apps and stuff like that. So I kept bugging people are like, well, this is what we want. This is what we want to play with. And then one of our guests that are on Creator Toolbox on Tuesday, nice little plug, is going to be demoing this one from the actual like product manager point of view. But I kept bugging her about it, and then she finally was like, Earl, we're making it. Please stop. Like, okay, cool. And so they finally made Now Assist Skill Kit, and I'll jump into it right now. For us to be able to prompt our own model, basically, that the internal ServiceNow model that we have available to us via Now Assist. And that's just really fun to me because we're going to be making some weird stuff.
Heck yeah. So like in layman's terms, it gives you a more like chat GPT-esque experience to working with the LLM versus a lot of the other things that are kind of locked into like clicking a button and then going from there. It allows you to create the thing when you click the button.
Yeah, yes and no. So yes, in the sense that we can make the prompt whatever we want. It's not a chat interface. It is we use it to create skills that we can build the prompt off, and then we trigger that skill across the system wherever we want. Sort of. Which one of my goals. So what I'm going to try to make, we're not going to dive into Now Assist Skill Kit because we need to do some prep work. But my goal is to make a custom app. I was going to say like track my, because I'm trying to lose weight. And so I was going to say like, oh, weight tracking thing with trending and stuff like that. And I'm not going to put, I realized like, I don't want to put that stuff out there in depth. We're going to make a sleep tracking app. And so the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to make a simple one where like you record how much sleep you did that day. Then when you submit it, I want us to be able to create like a prompt. I want it to like assess that skill or that. Well, what words am I using? Did I already drink too much? No. I wanted to like give an analysis of like how much sleep I had that day, and then what I wanted to do is I wanted to then go through all the previously submitted records and then give an analysis of the trend of how I'm doing in the past several days. So like the benefit of being able to do it one at a time, but then also built into Skill Kit is the ability to run they call it tools to pull in whatever data you want. So I wanted to pull in previous data and then make my own custom prompt over that stuff. And I know that's not like a ServiceNow use case, but I think it's simple enough.
Can be.
Yeah, totally.
Exactly. And then
we have a whole IoT landscape at CreatorCon that shows what Creator or ServiceNow can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what? I could do Table Builder instead.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it called again?
Well, Table Builder is accessed through App Engine Studio.
Okay, I'll do it then.
I still get bugged by that old branding being stuck in there. I'm like, everything else got updated and all the little guys are still in pastels.
Hey, at least they updated the header to be like the dark blue and the bright green.
A win's a win.
Yes. I think that was fairly recent. Up till like last year, it was still like the old mint green colors.
Oh, it was up till I think Washington. Washington was when they switched it over.
It was pretty wild. Yeah.
Hey, now red and black, so this is kind of close.
I was there for that conversation of they're like, "Are you kidding me? This is still the old branding. Fix it." So yeah, super fun. Yep.
So I probably should talk about some of the things that I have set up already. I've set up Now Assist Skill Kit, so that's the only thing I've set up on this instance. This is a brand spanking new clean instance, so I had like one test record just to make sure that Skill Kit was working before jumping into this stream. But other than that, the rest of it was how I got access to Skill Kit, which I'll get into when I get to that part of it. Right now, I'm just creating a new table because it's a custom app. Also, we haven't done live coding happy hour when it was just us doing like no planned thing in a long time. So I'm kind of like, oh, how do I do this stuff again? Anyways,
right. Just to confirm, Now Assist is part of Now Assist for Creator, correct? That would make a logical sense to me if people are looking for this.
Now Assist Skill Kit? Now Assist Skill Kit comes with any of the product suites that install Now Assist.
Okay, perfect. Good to know.
And it's a platform thing, so it turns on it's automatically turned on when you install any of them.
Fantastic, even better.
Why not? Number
SLEE. I love the default like acronyms it gives for a table sometimes. SLEE.
I feel bad because that x_snc space, I have like used so many of the different table names at this point, I bet.
Oh,
Oh,
it's so
yeah.
bad. All the scope names. Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
I
so
thought it
now
was just a little. Oh, sorry.
go ahead.
No, I was just doing nothing.
Data. Add field. It's been a minute. I can't wait for workflow for regular ServiceNow Studio.
Right.
I mean, this is not the preferred way to add fields, just by the way, Earl, in case you're wondering. This is hotly contested as being not the preferred way to add fields.
Well, if it's hotly contested, is it the preferred way? If it's hotly contested.
Well, so no, if you go to data, like the little dot
you mean
dots
for
next to
Inform
data,
Builder?
You want to be
No.
in the
Click
dot
on
dot dots. The
click on the
little
dot dots
ellipses.
next to data. Yeah.
Mm-mm. No, next to data.
Next to data.
The
Oh,
lid.
there we
the
go.
lid.
And then go to fields,
Yeah.
and now you've got like all the things. The other way is how you add records. Like you should talk to Scott Northern about that. Just ask him how he feels about
Both
that
work,
particular
Christy.
situation.
Both. There's a lot of ways to skin a cat on
They
service.
do. But if you're looking to add fields,
I prefer doing it in here actually.
Ooh.
oh, okay, well, that works too. See,
I like to configure the form at the
to
same
each their
exact time.
own. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's smart. That's smart.
I'm doing it my way.
You do whatever you want, Earl. That's fine.
It's a selling point of ServiceNow. How flexible it is.
It's not a should or a could. It's a should. A question of should, not a could. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Or can.
Hours. We'll just do
Yeah.
hours slot.
Yeah. Hours slept.
Oh,
Like
that's
number of waking, like number of get-ups. I don't know how you would call that.
the number, is it float? Yeah, float.
Integer.
I'll do
Hours.
float.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because it could have. Who sleeps exactly 2 hours? You know.
It's fair.
I use Pokemon Sleep to track my sleep. Fun fact.
Oh,
Fun fact about lore.
Need to today's analysis. That is gross. There it is. String,
There's
and I
a,
want it to be a long string, which I think I
there's-
configure afterwards.
There's a comment there, Earl, about that's 3 dialogues per field when you add it this way. At least I'm assuming that's what they're referring to.
Yeah, but I'm also configuring the form at the same time.
They like my way, just FYI. I'm gonna highlight that comment. That seems important.
they being one person in the chat. I love that. Like, oh, everyone says.
I mean,
Oh, look, a new comment in chat. Can you highlight that one?
no.
I will. There we go.
Oh wow, that Earl Duquet is really supportive.
I like the self-report that it doxes who said it too.
That's hilarious.
Oh, it's cute.
Max length, we'll do something atrocious like 4,000.
So many comments about my sleep. All the hat man that I saw when I had my what was it? The sleep paralysis demon.
Okay, so the tables, that's all I need to set up for the table.
I think so.
Let me fix this. Should be mandatory hours slept. Okay, so I have a table in a new custom scoped app. It has 5 fields. Well, many fields, but the fields on the form are an auto numbering, the date, which I probably could have defaulted it to, but it's okay for now. Hours slept, and then 2 fields to accept the skills that we're about to build. Okay. All right, skill kit. The thing that I did to configure Analysis skill kit, one, I made sure that my Analysis for Creator plugin was up to date. And then I wrestled with Analysis skill kit for a solid half hour before, and banged my head against the wall of why it didn't work, before I realized that I need to also update the Analysis skill kit plugin. So I updated that. I did remember to give myself certain roles. So the roles that you need to have when you do skill kit is, there's 2 of them that you want to have. One is the analysis.
Can you enhance
creator.
a little bit?
Oh yeah, sure. Analysis creator, and then there's one called SN skill builder admin. those are the two that you want to do for accessing this. And then if you want to, and that's it. You don't even have to go to, well, I guess you do have to go to the admin panel. So there's one thing you can do here is go to settings and make sure you turn on the Now Assist panel. And then if you want to use it that way, make sure to give yourself the panel role also.
And that gives
So
you a
turn that
little
on.
sparkle in the upper right-hand corner, right?
Yep. And then some of the skills can be accessed via the chat. That's why. So we're not going to do that way. We're going to do it via scripting and through flows. So we'll do it.
That's
a
so
different way.
interesting that you have to have the creator role, even though this isn't sold with creator. Like, that's a whole other conversation, but it's interesting if you have to have that role. I know it's weird, but I digress. It's fine.
And then I don't know how many people, if you've ever seen me use Now Assist, for some reason I'm so used to hitting maybe like 3 to 7 key presses when I go in my shortcuts, and I am always typing now ass.
I feel like that's a short, Earl. Like, that has to be a short.
Like, I don't know. I just
I
caught
do it
myself
too.
doing it. I find all these things by typing now ass. Okay. Anyways.
Now
Yeah.
as.
All right, we're going to create a new skill, and we're going to actually start naming these real things. We'll call this one sleep analysis, I guess. You have access to a bunch of different kinds built into the generative AI controller. A lot of them are pre-configured, which is nice. But if it goes to a third party, there are some extra steps that you have to do, like provide the credentialing, stuff like that, for
Makes sense.
like OpenAI API, stuff like that. But for Now LLM, it's built in, so you don't actually have to configure any of that stuff. Like I said, this is a pretty fresh instance. It still gives us this default stuff, but we want to do some extra configuration, and we won't use this generic one. Skill inputs is like where it's coming from. So this is the like a record. So the tape. What did I call this table? Sleep. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Mandatory, and then a test record, which we can choose a test record. Oh, I should add a test record, huh? Okay, so let me go back and create. Oh, why is it so zoomed in now?
Give you a preview. You can do one.
Oh yeah, I can just do this too.
Damn.
Oh, but I don't get my.
We're
form.
over 2, Christy.
I did it. Okay.
You got 8 hours of sleep, man.
No, I don't.
I'm
No,
jealous.
I never get 8 hours of
That
sleep.
must be
Yeah.
nice.
I was like-
that must be nice. I don't
I
know
have
what that's like
I have a
anymore.
1-year-old and a 4-year-old. I never get 8
No.
hours of sleep.
Although I have one, I don't know if you, Earl, but I have one kid that's a morning person and another one that is absolutely not a morning
Oh,
person.
no.
Yeah.
We're pretty
yeah.
sure that's what's going on with us too.
Yeah, good luck with that. Just, it's a good time.
And then the skill outputs has a bunch of like default stuff, so we'll leave that there. And then let's
Hi,
start building the
Chuck.
prompt.
Hey, Chuck.
Oh, this is perfect. Lauren, walk me through the 5 letters for prompt.
5 letters.
Like roll and
Oh, no. Don't make me remember my own blog. Oh, no. I don't remember. It's been so long. I've only had world forums on the brain. I don't remember.
it's okay. I have a shortcut to it.
Oh, boy. I know it's... I
Oh,
know it's
gotta
an
log in.
R.
What was it?
Wait, I have the blog. Give me 1 second. I made the image on Canva. Hang on. Oh, roll, instructions, steps, expectation, and narrowing.
Risen, right?
Risen.
Roll.
A good blog. I'd read it. In fact, I need to
Instruction.
reread it because apparently I don't remember writing it.
What was it again? RIS.
Steps, expectation, and narrowing.
Wait. S was what?
Steps? So like what?
Steps.
Yeah.
Expectations. No. Okay.
Risen.
So we'll do you are a sleep analysis doctor. Is this going to error out because I don't?
These
Let's
comments.
find out. Let's see.
I love
find
these
out.
comments.
that
Oh, love
that
it.
now ass.
Oh,
Now.
love it. I love it. You're killing me.
Well, I'm the
you're-
one that always mistypes analysis and just stops halfway through. That's not good
Oh,
either.
oh, you're a sleep analysis doctor,
Mm.
and you are given data. You're given data about a person's amount of sleep they got last night.
Mhm.
Look at the hours of sleep they received
Mhm.
and give an analysis of how good or bad that amount of sleep is, I guess. But remember, we're just doing the first analysis per night one. Then we'll do
Yeah.
trending one after that.
Yeah.
Steps.
Read the. Do we have to tell it which field to read, or will it know based off of the field's name?
I was going to add that
Feed
at the
it.
bottom. Look at the amount of sleep, then wait, we already gave this step, so I'll skip that because that's right here. Look at the
Okay.
hours of sleep they received. Expectations.
Mhm.
No
How should the answer
yapping.
be formatted yet? Oh,
Oh, yeah.
No yapping.
Good
yapping or napping?
No yapping is one of my. I learned about this for like ChatGPT and stuff like that. It's like a little hack because you know how ChatGPT, when you say like give me a table of this information, and it'll say like, okay, I will talk about this information. Here's the table.
Oh,
If you
so
tell
you
it
say
no
no
yapping,
yapping, it won't do
Yeah,
that.
it
Oh,
goes straight to the point.
That's good to know.
I have
struggled
a
with
parasocial
that. Yeah.
relationship with ChatGPT. I'm always like, thank you. I'm always
Oh, I say
afraid to
thank you. I just say no yapping.
no yapping.
No yapping. I guess it
Oh,
doesn't,
yeah.
that's not the right context. Me too. I'm not telling it to don't talk. For us in the States, no yapping is like yap 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 yap, like
Yeah.
droning on kind of thing. No yapping.
Also, quick shout out to Happy Diwali, everybody. That's the only reason
Yeah.
Pranav's not here, is because obviously he's celebrating it. Otherwise, he'd be right here with us. So
Mhm.
shout out to him. Hope he's having a fantastic day, as well as everyone in India celebrating Diwali today. You have to be succinct. Do not use flowery language. Get to the point.
I have struggled with that. So I was building my own skill, like I told you guys, building it for the liquor bot, and I've struggled with that. No matter how many times I said, "Do not include extra language. I don't want it. Like, just give me like what I'm asking for." It continues to be like note, blah 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 blah. I'm like, stop.
Like, are
no
you
notes.
sure?
Like, no notes. I don't want it. Yeah. So that's
Hours
a
left.
good hack. Good to know.
I'm really wondering what this edible gold will. I was like wondering if it was sticking to my teeth. I don't think it is. Let me
Just make them shiny.
make them shiny. Who needs veneers when you got edible
Yeah.
glitter?
You'll be like what the Cullens. You'll have sparkly teeth like the Cullens, just sparkle.
Okay, so I added the input from the table via insert inputs and then walked through and found hours slept. And then I pressed the test button because that's one of the benefits of Analysis Skill Kit is you could test things within the instance. And so based off of, you can click on grounded prompt and it shows what you've eventually sent to it, which is not dramatic here, but say like you're pulling in like
20 fields, yeah.
paragraphs of information and stuff like that, then you can actually check like, okay, my stuff got pulled in properly. And the
Nice.
response is, hey, 8 hours of sleep is within the recommended range for adults, which is 7 to 9 hours. This amount of sleep is considered good for physical and mental health.
Fascinating. It assumed you were an adult based off the fact that adults use ServiceNow versus a
I don't know.
child.
I don't know if it's assuming as opposed to giving us a range for like context.
True.
Like
Just
this is a
interesting.
good range for adults.
Yeah.
In summary, the amount of sleep, 8 hours is good. Okay, that's actually pretty fine. So I'm going to keep that. I'm going to finalize. Hold on, how do I rename this thing? Configurations?
No, you go up to prompt name. There's a little pencil next to
Oh,
prompt name
yeah.
there. Yep.
They love a little tiny icon, don't they?
They do.
ServiceNow
They
loves a
do.
little icon that no one can see,
Mhm.
and making everything purple recently. Every button is purple.
Yep.
So I'm gonna finalize it so that it gets locked. So now you have to like intentionally check it out in the future. There are other things that we could do with it here. The one I want to get to
is saving the response to that field, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna leave it in other. So I'm gonna put it into a UI action, and I'm gonna explain why. So I think running the UI action for every time we create a record would be annoying. So I want to automate it, but the code that we want is hidden inside the UI action. So I'm going to use that. Let read it. Okay, and then I'm going to open up the UI action for now, but we're going to test it on the record first via the UI action. But I first need to publish this prompt. Publishing it. It's published. Now, so if you go look at the UI action, the condition hidden in here says only if it's active, the actual skill. So before we contest it, we have to go back into the now admin and go to features.
That's not going away, Earl. Sorry.
It's better than Lauren's one.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go to other because that's where I saved this workflow. Available, here it is, and I'm gonna activate it. So now if I jump over to that table and refresh this, it did not appear. Give me 1 second to figure out why. Oh, it's not active. I gotta activate it first. Let me refresh. So the UI action gets created, but it isn't active yet. And then I can press active. And the skill is activated. And now if I refresh, it's not there.
Dave is showing maybe the display field in Now Assist admin is off.
No?
No?
That one.
Oh, yeah.
That one right there. Yep. Yep.
Good call. Shout out to Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Shout out to Hot Cheese 5 Dave.
Hot cheese coming through. Okay. Thank you for catching that.
Also, you got some nice compliments on your shorts, Earl.
Oh, thanks. I try to make silly stuff. Oh, maybe I didn't. Did I not save? Let me check. Oh, I have to hit the activate button.
There are so many times to activate this darn thing. It's like activate it on there, activate the UI action.
There it is. Yay. Okay.
Hey.
This is true life coding happy hour. We're struggling through it. Okay, so if I hit this UI action now, it should activate the skill and give it into a payload. So this is what I was waiting for.
There it is.
So I'm gonna put that in my notes separately. Give me a second, just so I can keep that as a reference.
Okay.
And then now I need to get it into the today's analysis.
I think you can also find those in the logs. I think they also throw them out in the logs if you want to go sift through that whenever you do it.
Yeah, I just like to save it.
Okay. Just another option.
So just so I can read it better.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay. So what we're looking for is response under capabilities, the skill ID, and then the response. You know, I thought there was an easier way to do this.
I haven't found one. I would love to see you find one.
Well, I was watching one of the videos from Eliza, who's going to be our guest on Tuesday. So maybe whatever we run into today, we're going to be able to ask her on Tuesday. But she was able to get the output to look much simpler. So instead of making an info message here, we're going to store this. we'll say bar output equals that. And then we would want, what is this, the server side, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we could do current dot. Can we do current? Yeah, right?
Yep.
Today's analysis would equal. So there's the capability ID right there. Is that the same one from? Go away. Okay, yeah, it's this it's the same one, so that's good. So we have access to it. And so setting it would be, we also don't need to stringify it anymore, so let me get rid of that. So output dot capabilities dot, and we're going to do capability ID and then response. All right, I think that's right. Do we need to save do we need a current update on this? Yeah, we'll see. Let's see what happens. Okay, so let's refresh this and then click that again. Something went wrong while executing. Okay. Let me go back to the UI action. Did I spell it correctly? Today's analysis. Current dot today's analysis equals output dot capabilities.
But do you need can you go back to your JSON?
Yeah.
It isn't a capabilities. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's another JSON object. So, and then capabilities ID.
Man, I did. Hold on. I did this with my little pet project here. Hang on. Because I was doing this differently. But of course, I didn't save it. Oh, wait, yes, I did.
Are we sure the error is on that line?
Yeah, I'm reading through it to see what.
Let's see.
Need some like lo-fi music while we all look at this code.
No doubt.
Oh, it's nice. Thank you for saying that.
So, okay, so this is the one.
Agreed, Dave. Agreed.
It is capability. So it is capability ID. So that's correct.
Yeah.
Request dot execution requests. Oh, I know what I did.
What?
Capability ID. I can't just access it like that. I need to say request dot execution requests, the first instance of the first value of the array, then capability ID. That's why.
Damn. Nice catch.
Okay. So let's
It's
try
hard
that.
to remember that when there's only one.
I think we need a current update. Okay, hold on. Because it finished, it just didn't do anything.
He's our cheerleader.
Hey.
Look, you clap your hands. Cheer us on. Clap your hands.
Give him a sock.
No. He goes,
Give him
no.
a sock.
Yeah, I
There
need to bribe him with one of my dirty socks. There we go. Heck yeah.
Hey, nice.
So we can make this look prettier because model output, that's not
Yeah.
great. So it's model output, but
Let's
was
go
that a
trim it.
string or that? Let's just try. We'll do model output. It saved, right?
I think so. Clear it out and see if it adds a new one.
That's true. See what happens.
Wheel.
Did not like that.
Did not like the model output.
I think it is. I just want to see, make sure. JSON.parse. That might have been a string.
I think it is a string, actually. If you look at it in your JSON formatter there, it looks like it. Output is a string.
Yeah, there it is.
Hey,
Okay,
there you
cool.
go.
Yeah, heck yeah.
All right,
nice.
so now we have the code, and we're gonna attach it to a flow.
15-minute warning.
I have a
do you
dumb
mean?
question.
You want to? Oh,
Can
Don't
I
we
ask
use
a
Oh, do
dumb
we only-
question?
what's up?
Yeah.
So there are pre and post processors for these skills. So why could I not have an input that is some number of a request, or in this case, a sleep analysis, that I would then, as I got my response, put it in post processing to update that, to make it automated, so I don't have to do a UI action, so I can automatically update the record. Does that
I
make
don't know. I've
sense?
never tried it. Can I do that?
That's what I was trying to do on my
Maybe
side.
cost. Maybe
So if
the
you can
reason they do
figure it
manually
out,
right now is cost related.
it could be. I mean,
To protect customers.
sure. But, be good to know if you could do that.
Yeah.
Preprocessors are in here, right?
Yes. Yes, if you go, I think to deployment, is it deployment settings? No, or maybe it's the providers.
No, it's usually wasn't
Yeah.
it in between here?
Yeah,
there
it's
they
in
are.
the providers. Yeah, you go to the providers. Yeah, so there's your post processor. Don't pay attention to that example. Just don't. It doesn't work. Just FYI. Ask me how I know. But your input would have to be the record that you are, which I think you already have that. You already have the record that you're updating. I don't mean to derail you. I think my camera is going to shut down in a second because it's getting too hot in here.
So I would like glide
We'll
record
see.
and return the payload.
Well, you can use your inputs, right? Can't you use your inputs from your thing? Oh, it's your payload. Yeah, I guess you would have to glide record to it.
Then we wouldn't know which one to glide record to if we don't have access to.
Unless you put it like in. I was doing this the other day. I'm going to have to go back and figure that out again.
I have not played with this yet, so it's on y'all.
No, it's not good.
No, because that would be a much better way than
Yeah,
me.
a payload. So if you go payload.input, I think you have access to your actual inputs. I think. 'Cause I had access to inputs.
Or...
Getting the
Yeah.
intelligence on it, or is it just you know what it is?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's because.
No, it's just suggesting.
Oh, just
previous
suggest-
one.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, because I had. Let's see. Oh shit.
So now we need to figure out what the payload input name would be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would it just
Would you see
inputs
it?
dot
Yeah.
sleepy tracking dot hours? I'm guessing. Do you think that's
Maybe.
what it is?
Can try it.
See.
Hey,
I watched
Jace.
this last night, so I'm thinking about it. So let's just payload dot sleep tracking. Oh, inputs, right? Inputs.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just log it, see what happens. publish this? We might as well.
Why are you being like that?
Finalize at least one prompt. Okay. Sorry. Jeez. It's not even... Okay, I'll just refinalize it.
Huh.
Publish. Again.
Wait, why
Cool.
can't I?
And then let's get back to our table and see what happens. That's not it. Thank you. Okay, so theoretically speaking, if I submit this, it won't automatically populate because I'm just logging it for now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, maybe not. I thought it was in the payload, like what the maybe not.
Okay.
ID.
Yeah, I haven't done any pre-processor stuff yet for SkillKit, so I don't know exactly what.
Can we define what those things are supposed to be with preprocessors and post-processors? People watching?
Yeah, so the preprocessor is supposed to be like before we run the actual prompt, the SkillKit part of it.
Like it could be used to clean up data or stuff like that to make it a better query.
Pull in this information, clean it up, turn it into a JSON payload, any of that kind of stuff. And then likewise, the post-processor stuff is, okay, now that you have the data, is there something you want us to do with that data in a specific way? And then that's what's given over to output model, or model output, whatever it's called. Well, actually, if we have this,
Yes.
what do we think log ID is? Because if log ID is the same thing as this record.
Can we search for that somewhere and just see what it takes us to, like what the log ID is? I assume it's a sysid for something.
Nope, not the same.
Damn.
I was hoping it'd be the same.
Like match, yeah.
Well, I mean, now that I have this one, copy sysid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, that's not the same payload.
What do you mean?
Because this is the first one I did, and then we've ran it multiple times for.
True. Yeah.
So.
It's not the.
That means I would want
use.
to. I should log it also. So we're gonna do. You know, I got rid of it. Let me. Stringify. Save that. Then we're going to go back to this one that doesn't have it. And we're going to run it. Cool.
Lovely.
I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that just in case. Oh, I can just delete it. We got to let them know that changing a processor should allow us to republish and not have to forcibly
do it over and over.
Yeah. Okay, so that's republished. So let's go back here and reload, run it. Log it. Give me the log. Okay, I didn't. Did it not log?
Oh.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's stringified. Anyways, wait, no, model output. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted the full. Dang it! What did I log?
Model output.
No, I wanted to log the whole.
Oh.
Which that's not it. That was right. Should I be getting rid of this? How are we doing on time?
It's 4:15 on my time. So you got about 15 minutes if we do no drink review.
Keep adding data to this and see what happens.
Christy, you are muted. There you go.
Isn't that lovely? Somebody's
Were you
gotta
double
do it.
muted?
Might as well be me. I think so. Something weird was going on. Yeah, it was very strange. I blame my Stream Deck. That's what I blame.
That's a good one to blame.
Yeah.
It's like blaming the wind in pickleball. It's always there.
Totally. Totally.
Here it is. Okay. This is what I wanted. So now I have this record and I have this sys-ID. Let's see if it appears anywhere. Yeah, come on. Oh, no. Nope, it's not in there. Okay, I thought that would have been it.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't provide it.
Then what is log ID?
Probably just like executions on the backside of the back end. Okay, well, I guess let's just follow the route we were doing originally and just take this and put it into like a flow or something until we figure out how. I'm happy with this being a multi-part episode.
Yeah. Always.
Like,
Totally.
Come back to this and continue it because my goal was to get into tools and have it pull in previous data and make an analysis of that too. So we'll get there eventually. But for now, let's just get it automatically set up with updating the record. You know, we could probably just do a business rule too. Probably easier for the sake of this episode, huh? Should I do a business rule or should I do a flow?
Up to you, sir.
I mean, I vote business rule. Just do it.
Yeah, see, that's what I would do, but I just internally, there's a lot of people that would get mad at us for not doing it in a flow.
Hey, listen.
I mean, are they here?
You are already showing us now assist, so you're already checking a box. So might as well do a business rule.
And we come full circle, which is the theme of this episode, which there are multiple ways to do things on ServiceNow. So
true story. There you go. There you go.
Business rules are one of the longest things to load your first time when doing a new thing. So that give it a moment. It's thinking about it.
It's warming up.
Hot Cheese has a hot idea.
Oh, it's Dave Borland. I didn't read the full name. I just got stuck on Hot Cheese 5.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough, honestly.
What was the idea?
What if you take a string input for the skill kit, then you could have that input be your prompt, which would act as your own company's chat GPT anywhere in ServiceNow.
You could. It's just that means that's a lot of calls that potentially might happen. That's the only thing.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of assists. Yeah.
So before insert current today's analysis equals and then let's grab this whole mamba jamba. Oh wait, I have to use the whole code, my bad. Would this work on it before? We might have to go async. We'll see what happens. take that whole code. We'll comment this one out for now. Press the magic reformat button. Make sure this is all okay. So current dot get value sys ID is would still work. This is hard coded, so that's fine. Making sure everything. This is fine. I don't want to do this anymore. Then here's where we would say okay, I think let's just try it. Or not.
What'd the error say? Go back up.
Something about G form.
Yeah.
What is
Now
that?
let me save that time.
Weird.
It's like, do you really? I'm testing your resolve.
Okay, well, let's submit a new record and see what happens. 6.5.
That's
Duplicate.
But it worked.
Oh,
fine. You did.
there you go.
Invalid insert, but it worked. Okay. Unique key violation detected by database.
But you're not
My
creating
reactions
one.
are off. I was doing my little things, but they're not.
Oh yeah, it was a success. We're supposed to drink.
Oh well,
okay.
that's a problem because
Lauren's ahead of us.
I'm a little ahead. Like I said, I was behind on this product, but ahead on the drink today. So
I mean, priorities.
yeah.
Honestly. Yeah.
Let's try it for one good measure. Let's say something really large. We'll say submit.
There we go.
Hey.
Wait, it's it gave the same thing twice. So I don't think it's working.
Oh,
Yeah. 'cause
even
you
off
got
your 12
at
hours?
6.
Does it have to do with something being hard coded though?
Maybe.
Because if it's
Never.
being pointed to the other value.
Let me just look at the record real quick. Okay, so yeah, see, it's the same thing.
You getting called out,
Twice.
Earl.
So it's not working, which means the business role.
Current dot update on an insert business rule.
No. I think let's move this. I think we should move this to async and then turn current dot update on. Then everyone, there's so many people that are like, don't ever use current dot update inside of a business rule. No, only when if it's not async. If it's as long as you know it's async and it doesn't have a recursive action, then you're fine. Let me just make sure nothing else is wrong. This is fine. I don't know what skill config ID is necessarily.
I think that's just the ID of the skill that you've actually created. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because it's like, yep. Do you think that changed ever since we did the new
Might have.
check? Skill settings, deployment settings, link to UI action. The same. So that's the same. Okay, we'll just move this to async. And then force the there was already a current update. Was that what somebody was saying in the chat?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot we added that. Here, let's go back. I didn't realize that that's what they were talking about. My bad.
We do too. We hope that Now Assist comes to PDIs soonish.
The plan.
I've heard rumors.
There are earnest conversations about it.
Well, especially after how well y'all review all the stuff, all like the live events where you can get your hands on it. So if you would like to see it eventually get to PDIs, if you do in-person events and you get to touch it, Let them know. Fill out your surveys, everybody.
Mhm.
There's that same message again.
Interesting.
Okay, we're gonna
Really
move it to
love 6
async.
hours of sleep.
We're gonna move it to async, and then we're gonna close out the episode, and
Sounds
then we'll
good.
continue this another day.
You gotta keep them wanting more.
And we'll get to tools next time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have multiple goals on this one.
Yeah.
Some of the best live coding happy hours were series following one creation of something. Like
Oh, yeah.
I
the
get that.
Slacker bot on SN Devs is this behemoth of a monster now, and that was created based off of me watching Dave Slusher's live coding happy hour on creating a Slack bot.
Nice.
Very cool.
Nice. It's probably good timing because I see my camera flickering over here. I've got to figure out a heat issue I've got going on with my new camera. It's kind of a bummer.
Does it go off like frequently?
Do you see that? It's flashing.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, it's lagging.
Yeah. It's about to die, I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
Yeah. There
Oh.
it goes. Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
it's
we're
async.
just-
It's async, so we have to refresh.
Okay.
Hey, that works.
Hey!
Look
Hey!
at you. Nice.
Okay, so all right, we did drink.
We got time.
Hey.
Cheers. Woo!
Okay, so that works. So what we did was we set up a custom app. We set up analysis skill kit, gave it an input, trolled through the UI action to find the code, and then we took that code and put it into a business rule to make it automatically run whenever we got a new record. Next time we will tackle pulling in previous data, probably like last 7 days or something like that, and then make it do a trending analysis on top of the daily analysis, all based off of the Now LLM, which is hilarious that I'm using Now LLM for sleep analysis instead of ServiceNow stuff. Sweet. Okay. Cool. Lauren, how are we doing this?
Woo! Up to you. Whoa. There we go. Up to you. You want to start? You're the victor of the day. You were the one leading all the hard stuff.
Wait, this is really good. The raspberries
have the
make it
most
really,
left.
really good.
Yeah, it's a shame because you have the most left of any of us. So
It's hard when you're
When you're
typing.
coding, yeah.
So we do a scale from 1 to 5, and then we do it in 0.25 increments. And if there's some success, you add a 0.25 to the score. So this was pretty good. So I'm gonna give it a solid 4.5.
Ooh, nice. Christy?
So I'm not necessarily a connoisseur of red wine, but Brunello is my favorite. And on the scale of Brunellos, I give this a 3.5, 4.
Very nice.
Yeah. not bad.
Mine has obviously I liked it. I think it's pretty sweet for a lot of people. In fact, I probably won't use grenadine in the future. But the added fun of the gold glitter is an added advantage. So I'd give it like a 4.5.
Nice, good scores.
Fancy. Yep.
Sweet. And do we have any announcements? Anything that we need to talk about?
As Christy
Other than
fades
my
away.
camera's like, ah!
I mean, obviously, just
no.
check out Xanadu. So obviously, we're kind of nearing the end of our Xanadu release cycle, and we're nearing the end of Christy's camera life.
I
so I'll
just
keep
gave
it-
up. I just gave up.
Okay.
It's fine.
But please make sure to check out devlink.sn/ that's very cute. devlink.sn/
Is that Christy?
Yes, are you doing that on purpose?
No,
I thought you took a screenshot and put that extra thing on purpose.
Oh, that's awesome.
no. I pressed stop cam, and it's
My
Wait,
avatar.
wait, now I
just
gotta
set
check.
my avatar. Oh, yes. It's armies of me.
we
I
are
love it.
Christy.
I love
So
it.
we are Spartacus, we are Christy. That's so funny.
I know why. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Again, check out devlink.sn/Xanadu. There's lots of awesome content, both in blogs, live streams, videos, and more. We're pretty much at the end of the Xanadu life cycle because we're already internally talking about Yokohama. So be sure to check that out.
We have 4 creator toolboxes this month.
I lied.
Yay.
You know what? I love to lie. So
Score release 2.
store release 2. Good point.
Mm.
What are the creator toolboxes on? Can we highlight those?
On Tuesday is Analysis Skill Kit.
Yes.
A week from that is ServiceNow Studio. So that's a really exciting one.
Heck yeah.
And the other 2, check out our YouTube channel because I can't remember off the top of my head.
Awesome. Awesome. I was going to promo Hacktoberfest, but as of yesterday, that's all done too. So keep your eyes and ears open for all upcoming fun stuff with regards to the end of the Xanadu and beyond. And thank y'all for joining us today. Have a fantastic first day of November and hope y'all had a fun Halloween as well. So talk to y'all soon.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
I'll